Dictation of general matter start. 5, 3, 1, go. Each year we focus more on the celebration of International Day of Women on March 8, but one should not know that International Men's Day is also being celebrated every year. Mostly, many men live in a denial and they think there is absolutely no need for any focus or interest on men's issues in society. In fact, many fathers themselves failed to educate their teenage sons about problems and issues of men. There is no denying the fact that there are issues where women have been taking advantage of their privileges by misusing the law, especially in matters of domestic violence and dowry harassment. Of late, it is felt that the number of false cases against men increasing day by day. In this background, international conventions are being held annually in different parts of the world to deliberate on the issues of men. International Men's Day is an annual event celebrated on 19th November every year. The objectives of celebrating the International Men's Day set out in the six pillars of International Men's Day include focusing on men's and boys' health, improving gender relations, promoting gender equality, and highlighting male role models. The broader and ultimate aim of the event is to promote basic humanitarian values more than ever before. Recognition of man's issues is needed. Men and boys deserve compassion. They deserve consideration for their unique needs and they deserve everyone's support. Men and boys are deserve respect for their unique contributions to society and an end to the promotion of unkind stereotyping of being harmful, abusive, toxic, selfish, and hateful. We would not tolerate this stereotyping directed towards any other group. We are in an era of unprecedented ideological conflict. By reducing man's ability to take a positive identity from their masculinity, we are encouraging young men to pursue ever more radical ideologies to find a place to belong. In turn, we are also encouraging young women to embrace an identity as society's victims rather than its equal co creators. In the background, celebration of the International Men's Day attains a greater meaning. Dear man, do you remember when the first time on a bicycle you were trying to ride and you fell, got injured, and started crying because it was the pain you could not hide. So someone picked you up and scolded that men don't weep. No matter what the situation is, the tears inside you have to keep, so that boy wiped up his eyes and tried to be strong as much as he could be, but your pillow, which is wet every day, can't they see? Do you remember the time when you were playing with some dolls? So someone forced you to go outside to play cricket or football, or the time when you wore that pink shirt on your birthday, so your friends mocked you as they thought feminine colors take masculinity away. In that mockery and discrimination, your choices were ransacked. But why do you ask now that you wear only white and black? Do you remember the first time you said someone that you feel alone? You feel like happiness is getting lost and you are sliding into depression zone. So they ignored you, saying you should be strong as men can't be weak. Don't cry and be tough, as themselves only want those who have macho physique. And then you cried in the corners as telling someone you could not dare. But why they question your suicide and why your problems you did not share? Speak out, speak out before the world is sort of dry pillows, before someone else is forcefully handed a blade of willows. The suicide rate of men were always higher than that of women, as society makes us machines of earning, dehumanizing us each second. We can only win the war with patriarchy if every gender comes together, as equality is the only way to get out, and it will be forever. Stop. सो फ्रेंड्स, जनरल मैटर की डिक्टेशन थी, बहुत अच्छा मैटर है, इसकी अच्छे से प्रैक्टिस कीजिए। जो जो वर्ड्स आ रहे हैं बहुत अच्छे अच्छे वर्ड्स हैं। गुड लक एंड अच्छे से प्रैक्टिस करते रहिए।